Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Um, yeah, let's get into it, man. Fucking humanity. I don't even want to put it all on humanity, but a certain section of humans have absolutely destroyed generations of people, generations of humans, by absolutely demolishing what it means to be religious and what religion is. No matter the religion, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Taoism, the fundamental lesson in all of those is that you are not in control. That life is not in your hands. That there is a higher power that you have to adjust to. You cannot adjust the higher power that has existed before you and will exist after you. You have to adjust to it. And truly, even the idea that the higher power and ourselves are separate is a falsehood. It is a man made illusion that is not true. Because as long as the universe has existed, you have also existed. You existed before you were born because things had to happen, causes and conditions had to occur for you to be born. People had to meet, ancestors had to survive, things had to align for you to even come into existence. And once you exist, because we change life, we change the universe by proxy of us existing, of us just being here, because we change the universe, you will always exist. You will always exist because you have changed the flow of time. You have changed the energy signature of the universe, how the universe moves, how time moves. You have had an effect on that. But because of humanity's refusal to know that, to feel that, people feel like they have to prove something. Society teaches us that we have to prove something. Society teaches us that we should be trying to have our name live in the history books. We should be trying to get statues. We should be trying to get sculptures. We should be trying to live past our deaths when we are already guaranteed to live on after our deaths based on what we did during our lifetime. Our name doesn't have to be remembered for our essence to remain in some way, shape, or form. But we have created a society that puts idols before the higher power. The idea that we have to venerate someone's name based on what they accomplished versus their accomplishments persisting across time, and that's why we venerate their name. Being forced to recall somebody's name rather than choosing to do so because their contributions were that great. The greatest people in history, they are doing things to do them. They're not doing things so they'll be remembered forever. And if somebody is doing things so they'll be remembered forever, which is impossible because all of us will return to dust. Our names will get ground into dust. Things will change. Civilizations will fall. Generations will forget us. Our name will not live forever. Anybody that does things specifically to try and keep their name living forever, that is not someone that should be venerated. That is not someone that should be looked up to. That is someone who has tried to force the world to bend to their wishes. And because they existed with force and not flow, they don't deserve to be remembered in a positive light. They were doing things for the wrong reasons. So to have a society that idolizes people that have accomplished things for the wrong reasons, with the wrong intentions, the intention to gain power, control, clout, all of those things, not the intention to help, not the intention to liberate people mentally, physically, in all the ways that someone's personal energy, you can help someone liberate themselves because you cannot liberate someone who does not want to be liberated. You can only reveal to them that liberation and freedom is possible, and then they have to choose it and make their way towards it of their own volition. But people that have no interest in being of benefit in helping out of the goodness of their heart, they only do things in order to serve their ego, to receive outside validation, to do the impossible of having their name live forever or live on in the history books. We've created a society that rewards that frankly arrogant and lame type of behavior. You know, I think about the Buddha a lot because I read a lot about Buddhism, but in Buddhism there is specifically a tenet called skillful means, which means that whatever you have to do, however you have to show up, say things, act, as long as it's in a positive and beneficial way and not going against any of your values, you do that in order to help people, in order to be of benefit. It is upon the sage, the teacher, the wise person to adjust themselves to the audience. It is on the good leader, the good coach, the wise leader to adjust themselves to the audience, not to force the audience, the people, the team to adjust to them beyond what is possible. A true leader is someone that knows that they can only reveal things to people. They can only help people reveal things to themselves. What can I teach you if you do not choose to learn?